Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. We're here with the Tanner, otherwise known as Riki's father, who I don't know that we necessarily have to talk to because we've already kind of figured out some stuff about Riki, but we're going to do so anyway before we dig up his treasure.
God be with you.
I'm looking for your son. Any idea where he might be?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hynek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick, and Harry?
I mean, I understand that, I suppose, but, I'm with Sir Radzig, so you should kind of respect and tell me what's going on.
Watch your tongue, peasant. I'm an envoy of Sir Radzig Kabila, and this is an official investigation. Stop trying to put me off, and tell me where your son is right now.
I apologize if I offended you, young man. But still, I don't know where Hynek is. He turned up at the house a while back, but then he vanished again in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went? What?
Look, it's been clear to me for a long time that my boy was headed for the gallows. But I'm still his father, right? And you can't expect me to rat on my own son.
If you value your son's life at all, you better pray I find him, because I'm not the only one looking for him.
That's no surprise. But what of it? If you're here on behalf of Sir Radzig, there's nothing waiting for Hynek but the gibbet.
I mean, that's not necessarily true. We may bring him in and not kill him. I mean, I don't really know what's going to happen, I guess, but regardless of what his fate is, I still need to find him.
That's for Sir Radzig to judge. But even if it's true, I'm sure Hynek would rather hang than fall into the hands of those savages.
I can't say you put my mind at ease. But to hell with it. I'll tell you what I know. All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hynek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you. I'd like to talk to you about your Hynek.
I'm very busy, so make it quick.
Do you at least know any friends he's with, or someone he goes to see?
As far as I know, nobody here in the village talks to him.
I heard he's seeing some bathhouse wench.
Maybe. He can't get it for free, so I suppose he has to go to the baths. Go. And if he's really in as much shit as you say, please, try and find him.
Okay, so I guess that lets us know a little bit. We did find that one poacher out in the woods when we were looking for Ginger. Surely it can't be the same person, right? Okay, well, we still have to dig up the treasure so that we have something that we can barter with to get some information. I don't remember where they said it was. Northwest? Is that what they said? The northwest corner? That might be right. It may be right in here, in fact. Although I've got nothing to dig with, so I'm not exactly sure. Or it could be in the outhouse. I don't really want to sit in the outhouse. I have no reason really to do that. I just want to know where the stuff is. Where is the loot? Did we make a note of it by chance? In the western corner of the small holding? Wait a minute, what? It's buried in the western corner of the small holding behind the tannery. Okay, so the back of the tannery would be over here, and it's going to be in the western corner? So it must be in this thing, right? Am I correct here? Am I way off base? I don't really know. I think this is what they're talking about. And it's in the western corner? Oh, I have to lockpick my way in there. I don't really want to do that, but I may have to. Alright, where's his stuff? I have absolutely no idea where to look here. Alright, let's look at our map real quick. Are we in the right area? I'm pretty sure this is what he's talking about. See, oh no, his stash was back there. I'm wrong. It was back here. So I have to head back towards C because that's where the stash is. Well, if it's this, then maybe in the western corner it's got to be right here. This has to be it in that case. Alright, well, we're going to lockpick it even though it's kind of broad daylight. Oh, God, where do I can't tell where. Oh, there it was. Okay. For a minute, it looked like there was absolutely no place I could possibly unlock that, but thankfully, we can. Okay, I don't see his stash anywhere. I thought that was it for sure. Where is his stash? Well, we may have to cut the episode while I find it real quick, because I'm not too sure. Unless it's in the house. I don't know what they're referring to in the journal whenever they say it's buried in the western corner of the small holding behind the tannery. I don't know what they're talking about, so I'm just going to have to look for it. I'll be right back, guys. Just a moment, and we'll resume. Hello and welcome back. We found the spot eventually. It is in the most western corner that you can get to, northwestern in fact. So it was just in the corner. There's nothing to like signify that it's here other than you get this little start digging prompt. As you can see, it got a little bit dark outside, but we're here now and we're going to dig up the stash after all. Alright, and what do we have here? Let's rob this place. A whole 115 groschen, really, that's it? And a broken gambeson, but I guess I'll take it. There's no reason not to take it. That's part of a stash, after all. Alright, now we've got a bargaining chip. Something that we can get him to tell us some information with. I forget what A is. What is A asking us to do here? Simply track down Riki? Well, I think we've got kind of what we need, right? A little bit of what we need? But there's still more to find out. Okay, well, who else can we find out some information from? Maybe I have to go back to the bathhouse real quick. Maybe that would help? And just let her know what I found? Is that possible? Alright, well, let's head back to the baths, I suppose, and see if maybe we can get a little more information now that we have his stash, and she's the one that told us about it.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll be able to tell us what to do with it. Plus, she knows about him going into the woods. Uh-oh, I'm going the wrong direction here. I have to head across a little marshy area to get where I need to go. Okay, Pebbles, I don't know if you can make it through, but we're going to try. Okay, perfect. I think it might be illegal for me to be running through town here without any light, but I can't worry about that for now. I just have to go. I don't have a torch on me. I could rob one somewhere, I suppose. Alright, we're back. Miss Bathhouse Lady, I have more questions for you.
I just want to ask about Hinek.
What do you want to know?
Another thing about the money.
What is it?
Oh, I can't ask her anymore now that I've got it. Okay, that doesn't help. What about his hideout, though?
I found out that Hinek goes poaching in the woods and he's got a hideout there. What do you know about it? Don't worry. Hinek has much bigger problems than being caught poaching. And you're not involved in it anyway, are you?
No, I'm not. It's true he used to go hunting in the woods sometimes. When he came back, he'd usually come to me. That's all.
Okay. Well, how did you know he'd been to the woods? I mean, he's probably dirty anyway. Was there anything specific he brought back with him?
How did you know he'd been to the woods?
He always talked about what he caught, and he never came to me at other times. Probably didn't have the money for it.
Do you know who he sold it to?
He never told me straight up. But who could he sell it to? The innkeeper, I reckon. It makes sense.
For sure.
Okay, well, there's a lead. I need to go talk to the innkeeper about this, and he may know what kind of meat he sold him, and by figuring out what sort of meat, maybe I can determine what area he poaches in.
Do you know what route he took? At least the general direction. Anything that could help me find his hideout.
I think he usually went through the woodcutter's camp, 'cause he always brought me freshly chopped firewood, and he had wood chips on his boots.
Good. So at least I know where to start.
Excellent. So coming back here was absolutely the right decision because I figured out quite a lot just by speaking with her. Well, off to the innkeeper before we go to the woodcutter's camp, because I think he'll have even a little more information for me that'll point me in the right direction. I already have a direction, but he could narrow it down just a little bit further. All right, we have to find the inn real quick because I never remember where this thing is. I'm sorry about that. I'm not up to no good just because I don't have a torch, I promise. I just need to find the inn, that's all. Alright, we're going to have to look at the map because I don't know where this inn is. I have no idea. Is this it right here? That's the Miller. A trader. Where's the inn? Wait a minute. Now, hold on just a second. I know that they're... Quest giver. This has to be it right here. This has to be it. I know that there's an inn in this town, and the quest giver is almost always the innkeeper. So that's where we're going. Look out! I say almost always because it doesn't look like there's a tavern right here, unless this is it. No, it's not it. But surely there's a tavern somewhere, right? There's got to be an innkeeper. They did mention an innkeeper. That star, by the way, is definitely not it. That's like the... This is stables or something. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to figure out where this place is next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please join me in the next episode when we will be at the inn. And you guys have a good one.